Yo, it's Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers in this one, predicting the game between them and the Miami Dolphins happening this Sunday in San Francisco. Should be a fun matchup. The 49ers and Dolphins are trying to redeem their losses from their respective weeks. 49ers, I'm still pretty upset on the result, losing to the Philadelphia Eagles in a very crazy way. I don't even know what just happened in that matchup, but hey, whatever. Brand new week. We got to forget about it and just play the Dolphins, hopefully win this game. We still have injuries going on for this matchup, and I will be talking about that in a second. Before I get the video started, as always, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share the channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. Let's get this started. 49ers versus Dolphins prediction. Who is going to win this game? Okay, so prediction. Who am I picking to win this game? Before I do, want to do a quick tail of the tape on each team and what they did last Sunday. The 49ers, let's start with them. They lost a Sunday Night Football match to the Philadelphia Eagles in a big upset. I don't even know how this happened, but yeah, they lost 20-25. 49ers defense, they did kind of okay, but they let Carson Wentz extend some plays, which was disappointing. The biggest disappointment of all was Nick Mullens, the quarterback. He had a terrible game. 2 interceptions. One was returned for a touchdown. They had to bench him actually for CJ Beathard. He ended up playing well. He almost won the game on a Hail Mary, but unfortunately that was never meant to be, and it was just an all-around bad day. Also, the offensive line deserves a lot of blame for not helping Mullens for his performance. Not a good day for the 49ers. They got to redeem themselves against the Dolphins. And speaking of them, the Miami Dolphins, they lost to the Seattle Seahawks, our division rival, 31-23. Fitzpatrick was not really Fitzmagic. He was more Fitztragic. It was not a really good day for him, but the team tried to rally. They had an okay competitive game against Seattle, but hey, they're a good team. You got to give them a lot of respect. Still a lot of work to do. Tua Tagovailoa is not starting yet for the Dolphins. I think it's not his time yet. Fitzpatrick will be started for this week for the 49ers, so that's a big confirmation. 49ers, I don't know yet. We got to find out what Jimmy G status is for this game. If not, then we might go to CJ Beathard. I'm assuming he's going to be the starting quarterback, but we'll find out. That's it for the tail of the tape. Let's talk about some things that are very important for this matchup. I would say for the 49ers, the offensive line has to get a lot better than they did against Philadelphia. They looked just absolutely manhandled. They got physically defeated, I guess you want to call it. Trent Williams, Mike McGlinchey, they did not have the best games in their lives, especially the latter. McGlinchey, I don't even know what was going on with him. He just looked horrible out there on Sunday. I wish I could show some clips for you guys on him just getting beat real quickly and putting a lot of pressure on Beathard and Mullens especially. Maybe it's just one bad game. They can kind of redeem themselves from their matchup last week to bring it into this week. I'm pretty sure they're looking at the tape right now looking embarrassed. I hope they would be embarrassed on their performance against the Eagles. But you never know. I mean, everybody has a bad game, so you can't put too much on it. But at the same time, very concerning. But this is not the first game where the offensive line has looked really questionable. This past couple of weeks now for this 2020 campaign, it's been really bad for them. I just got to hope they redeem themselves and do better than before. The quarterback position definitely for the 49ers is in big question. Jimmy G, I don't know how healthy he is. It didn't really sound encouraging from what Kyle Shanahan was talking about. He said they're going to find out his condition by tomorrow on a Wednesday, but even then, it just didn't really sound good at all. I don't think he's going to be playing this game, but hopefully he does. Hopefully he's healthy enough to play for this matchup. I don't want him to be rushed back and get injured again. That would be the worst case possible scenario. So if he's not ready, please do not play him, because I'd rather lose this one game to the Dolphins, which it would be terrible, but if we can have him for the rest of the season on our tough road ahead, then I would be glad to have him back next week against the Rams. But you never know. We'll find out what the doctors say. We'll find out how Jimmy G is feeling by tomorrow. Hopefully it's a very encouraging news. But I'm believing that CJ Beathard is going to be the starting quarterback if Garoppolo can't come through for this matchup. Mullens, I think he's pretty much done for the 49ers starting position after that terrible performance against the Eagles. Beathard, he played really well enough to earn that starting job again. For him, as a quarterback, I think he can get a little bit better than he was in the 2018 campaign when he had to take over for Garoppolo when he tore his ACL. At that time, he didn't really have a lot going on. His receivers, the whole offensive line was just pretty much bad. I think now in 2020, he still has this board George Kittle. He has other guys to go to. He has Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk this time around. The offensive line should be a little bit better than he was in 2018, but it's questionable right now. Running back position still pretty good when the offensive line is going, so he has a better supporting cast this time around than he did in 2018. I'll be a little bit more confident in him if he does start for this game against the Miami Dolphins, but you never know. Maybe it's just a one-timer thing that he did against the Eagles and he'll be terrible again. I'm holding out hope. If he becomes a starter for this matchup, but it's a lot of big question marks for this game for the 49ers. I'm really scared about this game, to be honest with you. I mean, if they want to be the Eagles, I'll be much more confident for this game. After the Sunday night game, I was really defeated. I was really scared, to be honest with you. So, the 49ers, they have a lot to work on offense. Defensively, they're not off the hook completely. They got to really contain Ryan Fitzpatrick for this matchup. If they don't, then he can be Fitzmagic and throw for like almost 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, whatever it was. Hopefully, we can keep the stat line like the Seahawks did. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That'd be great right there. 49ers defense is also beat up. Just the injuries are ravaging for the 49ers. Hopefully, we get some players like Richard Sherman coming back, but he didn't look really encouraging as well, according to Kyle Shanahan. He might not be available even coming off of IR. Oh, man, it's been pretty terrible right there. Keys for me, for the 49ers, in order to beat the Dolphins, contain Fitzpatrick. Also, please, offensive line, do your job, and whoever the quarterback under center is, he would do a much better job, and the running game can get going even more, because if they can run the game, they can run the ball even more, they will absolutely beat any team, any way, shape, or form. The offensive line has to be in sync, and if they are, then I expect an easy win, but after watching the Eagles game, I'm pretty pessimistic about our O-line right now, but hopefully they're just proving us wrong, just had a one bad game, and they can get much better for this game coming up. Talking all about that, if I had to pick a team to win this game, Dolphins or 49ers, should I pick our backup quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, or should I pick Ryan Fitzmagic? Or Fitztragic, I should say. If I had to pick a team, I'm actually going to pick the 49ers to win this game. Them being in desperation mode right now. NFC West is really going away from them. The Seahawks are currently 4-0. The Rams are 3-1. They really have to win this one, in my opinion, to catch up with every NFC West opponent. They got to, because if they don't, then they're going to be screwed for the rest of the season. Please, San Francisco, win this game. Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh, John Lynch, all these guys, they got to pump them up for this matchup. Get this quote-unquote easy win, because the road gets very difficult from this point forward, and they have to win this game. They have to win this game. Another thing for the 49ers, they have to contain Devontae Parker. He is one of the best receivers in the NFL, which nobody's talking about right now. If they can do that, then I think they'll be okay. But it's going to be really tough for defensive backs. K'Wan Williams, I don't know what his status is. He's going to be on IR. It's just been really bad for the 49ers in terms of injuries. I have them clawing their way into a victory, and hopefully they prove me right this time around. Hopefully they don't prove me wrong. If I had to pick a final score to win this game, I'm going to be picking the 49ers to win this game about 49ers 20, Miami 17. It's going to be really low scoring in my opinion, unless Jimmy G is going to be in this game, but I still think it's going to be a really low scoring game no matter what. So 49ers, I have them winning this game. They're in desperation mode, and I'm going to have them prevail against the Fitzmagic Dolphins. That's pretty much it, you guys. Please let me know what you guys think about this game. Who do you have winning? I like what you guys have to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to help you out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up probably tomorrow on a Wednesday when I do my Edge videos. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day.